Hey NFL fans, Harrison Graham here. If there's any Chiefs fans out there, we have a Kansas City Chiefs only YouTube channel. The link's right there, youtube.com/ChiefsTV. We have coverage of the Kansas City Chiefs all year long, so I urge you to subscribe. Plus, you can watch our Chiefs video of the week starting right now.
Welcome into the Chiefs Report. I'm your host, Harrison Graham, back with another batch of Chiefs rumors for you guys. Yes, we will also break down Mel Kiper's latest mock draft and who he took for the Chiefs later on in the show, so stick around for that. But let's start with some rumors focused on the draft as well. Could the Chiefs be trading out of round one because of Patrick Mahomes? Let me further explain. ESPN Chiefs reporter Adam Teicher had this note saying Kansas City should trade down. Obviously, they could use more picks. We've talked about that quite a bit. Kansas City only has 5 draft picks in this year's NFL Draft. But Teicher went on to say that Patrick Mahomes' extension is going to come at some point, and his cap hit is going to be a lot higher, probably around 20% of the Chiefs' overall salary cap, which means that you need a depth of players on cheaper deals. We know how this works. The Seahawks have had to revamp their roster because they paid Russell Wilson huge money. You can do it. You can win with the high-paid quarterback. The 49ers just got to the Super Bowl with Jimmy Garoppolo, and he was the highest-paid quarterback a couple of years ago. You look at the top 5 highest-paid now, obviously Russell Wilson leads the way at $35 million. Mahomes is going to top that. He's going to get 36, 37, maybe 38 million per year. Obviously, those other guys on the list as well. Mahomes is better than all of them. You can win with your quarterback being the highest paid player in the NFL. What you have to do, though, is draft really, really well, and having more draft picks gives you a better chance of getting quality players. You got to find good players in the 3rd and 4th round. That can be, at least depth pieces and things of that nature. The Chiefs have drafted pretty well in recent history. We'll see if they do that again this year. I think trading down makes a lot of sense to get extra draft picks for one, and for B, you're going to have to pay Patrick Mahomes big money as well. Should Kansas City trade down from number 32? Obviously, that is their 1st round pick. Type Y for yes, type N for no. Let me know what you guys think. I can less one of about 3 players is there, like a Kenneth Murray, a Patrick Queen, or if like a CJ Henderson falls. I think trading down makes a lot of sense. All right, Chiefs Kingdom, we're almost there. 50 subs away from 3,000. If we get to 3K by midnight tonight, today is Wednesday, so midnight on Wednesday night, I will shout out 5 random new subscribers on our next show. 5 of you guys, give you guys a shout out. So go ahead, hit that big red subscribe button. We got the latest rumors and news, and plus more subscribers, it equals more videos going up on the channel. So go ahead and subscribe right now. Next rumor here, kind of related to Patrick Mahomes as well. Chris Harris hopped on Fox Sports yesterday. Speak for Yourself hopped on that show and was asked a bevy of questions and talked about trying to slow down the Chiefs, trying to slow down Patrick Mahomes. He says he thinks the Chargers have the ingredients on defense to slow down Mahomes in that Chiefs offense. Obviously, Chris Harris is familiar with Kansas City, having played with the Broncos for several years. Here's a deeper dive into what he actually said. He actually wasn't bagging the Chiefs. He was just confident, saying, quote, "In order to stop a great quarterback, you've got to have a good pass rush. And I think with our D-line that we got with Bosa, Ingram, Linville, Joseph that we just added, and all the other pieces that we've got, you've got to have a D-line. And as long as we're coordinated as a secondary, we're definitely going to try and make it hard for him." So he focused on the D-line there. Look, Chargers' defensive line is really good, and their defense as a whole is really good. I love their secondary as well. Joey Bosa, Melvin Ingram, maybe the best 1-2 punch coming off the edge in the NFL. Joseph was a good addition as well. Joseph is really the only new piece on that defensive line, though, overall. So, I don't think it's really a huge different look than what the Chiefs have seen. Obviously, Chris Harris in the mix in that secondary will be a new addition that'll make things maybe a bit more tricky for Patrick Mahomes in this Chiefs offense. But I've said it. I stand by it. The only thing that can completely stop this Chiefs offense is Kansas City itself. Yeah, sure, you can slow them down, and that's more of what Chris Harris is talking about. He's been around for a while. He's not going to sit there and say we're going to shut them down, but I think overall the Chiefs are going to be just fine. All of their weapons are back. I would not worry about the Chargers one bit. Type KC if you think the Chiefs will win the AFC West. Yet again, in 2020. I'm very confident. I think Kansas City has another Super Bowl run in them this upcoming season. So go ahead, type KC if you think the Chiefs will win the AFC West this next season. I think we'll see a lot of KCs down in the comment section. What you should also do, speaking of Patrick Mahomes, is get this sweet short sleeve Mahomes hoodie. You can work out in this thing. I'm getting one of these puppies today. Go to chatsports.com/Chiefs7. Chatsports.com/Chiefs7. It's 25% off, just over $40 right now. Usually this thing is approaching $60. Go ahead and order today. The link will be in the comments. It'll be in the description. Get yourself a Mahomes short sleeve hoodie right now. All right, let's get into Mel Kiper's latest mock draft. A couple of picks for the Chiefs. He did a 2-round mock. DeAndre Swift in the first round. This is the same thing McShay did on his latest mock. They go running back again here. A little surprised because since the McShay mock, Kansas City has added running back DeAndre Washington to their current core of runners. Look, DeAndre Swift would be the best running back on this team. I'm not disputing that. I just don't think running back is a major need. I'm down to add a piece at that position, but I think Kansas City needs another corner. I think they need another linebacker. I love Swift. He's explosive. He would be great in this offense. I'm not saying they can't take him under any circumstances. I just think going in a different direction and obviously trading down would make a lot more sense. This would be a fun depth chart, a running back rotation if they did get him. Swift, Damian Williams, DeAndre Washington, Darwin Thompson, Darrell Williams. I think one of those guys would have to go. Probably Darrell Williams would either get cut or maybe get traded for a late round pick. It's fun. It's creative. If I'm playing Madden, sign me up for it. But this isn't Madden. The Chiefs don't run the ball a ton. They throw the ball a lot, which Swift is a good catcher as well. But if I'm grading this pick C+, it's good value because he is the best running back in this draft. He's a top 15, top 20 prospect. So if you get him at 32, in that sense, it's probably more of a B or a B+. But I think just with what the Chiefs need, it's more of a C+. So overall, that's what my grade would be for DeAndre Swift at number 32. Go ahead and grade the pick for yourselves down below. Let's talk about Cameron Dantzler. The next pick here, they go cornerback, or Mel Kiper goes cornerback with the Chiefs' second pick here. Dantzler out of Mississippi State. Good size, 6'2", about 190. Could put on about 10 pounds, but I like the height there. I like the length. He did hurt his stock at the NFL Combine. Did not run well. Ran like a 4.64 or something like that. The Chiefs need to replace Kendall Fuller. Dantzler's not really a nickel, so if you add him, he's kind of another outside corner, which the Chiefs still need. They don't have a lot of depth at cornerback. I wouldn't hate this pick. I think this is more of an early, mid-third round prospect. So again, maybe if Kansas City trades down, get a third-round pick, take Dantzler there. Sign me up for that. He was productive, good tackler, 8 pass breakups, couple of picks. He had 5 in his 3 seasons at Mississippi State. He's a good player, but I think second round's a little rich for Dantzler. Mid 4.6 in the 40. Look, I'm not one to overrate the 40-yard dash, but for cornerbacks, that's a little bit slow for me. I don't know if I can spend a second-round pick on a guy that ran in the mid 4.6s in the 40-yard dash. So not crazy about this pick either, but Kansas City does need a cornerback. These are some of the corners taken before Dantzler and Mel Kiper's mock draft. Jeff Okudah out of Ohio State. He goes top 5 to the Lions at number 3. C.J. Henderson all the way at number 12. He's getting some buzz. I don't think he's falling to the Chiefs at 32. A.J. Terrell, he goes to the Saints at number 24 out of Clemson. Utah corner Jalen Johnson, the Vikings at pick number 25. And then Noah Igbenogany, he goes 31, one pick before the Chiefs' first-round pick, to the San Francisco 49ers. How about this? Christian Fulton, he falls to round 2. He goes number 38 overall in Mel Kiper's latest mock draft to the Carolina Panthers. Ohio State corner Damon Arnett, he goes mid-second round to the Broncos at 46. Jeff Gladney fell all the way to 51 in this mock. He goes to the Cowboys. And then Trevon Diggs almost got to 63. If he fell there, that would be a home run pick. He goes to the Titans at number 61. So I want to propose something for you guys. I mentioned Fulton. He fell to round 2, so Kansas City could have gotten him at 32. What would you rather do? Would you rather draft Christian Fulton at number 32 or Cameron Dantzler like Mel Kiper did at number 63? Kind of think I'd rather take Fulton at number 32. So type KF if you want to take Fulton at 32, or type CD if you want to take Dantzler at number 63. But he took Dantzler, and this is what the cornerback depth chart would look like for the Kansas City Chiefs if he were to join the unit. I don't think he's a starter. I think Breland and Ward are your outside guys, and Fenton's your nickel. I think Dantzler's ready to go if someone gets hurt on the outside. and then Hamilton and Brown, some, even lower replacements there as well, special teams guys. I don't think Dantzler comes in and starts, and that's why I don't love him with the second-round pick. Your first two picks, first and second round, you got to try and get starters. I don't think Cameron Dantzler's a starter if he comes to Kansas City in year one. Now, Breeland's on a one-year deal. Maybe you groom him for a season and he starts in 2021, but I just think there's other directions Kansas City could go. So just to recap, DeAndre Swift in round one, Cameron Dantzler in round two, and then those would be the remaining picks for the Kansas City Chiefs. Again, I still think trading down from number 32 makes a ton of sense. Only 8 days away. We'll see what happens on April 23rd.